Fix and flip in Munich, no go. Fix and flip is a real estate business where you buy a property to renovate it and sell it then to a higher price. In this way, you take advantage of the raise in price due to the renovation itself. In addition, some people combine it with a speculation on the market price. A pure fix and flip business is good for the common welfare because it transforms a used and unattractive property into a renovated and livable one. A speculative fix and flip trade has the downturn that it may feed a bubble in the luxurious market segment without creating affordable, livable room. This activity always comes with some higher risks than a buy-to-rent strategy. For example, the renovation can last longer or cost more than expected and lead the buyer to a financial bottleneck. Even if there must be a few good deals to find, let us see why Munich is not currently the best place to look for fix and flip objects. In Munich, you may find many firms specialized in renovating flats, but the majority of them are already busy enough and do not need extra work. So if you want to get stuff done, you need to put more money on the table and offer some interesting work to the contractors. Otherwise, they may delay the answer to your offer, serving other customers in the meanwhile. The rental market in Munich might continue to rise steadily in the near future. However, this does not mean that the selling price will be higher after several months of renovations. Another particularity of the market in Munich is that the price is mainly determined by the location and the size of the flat. The value you can add with the renovation will not have a great impact on the selling price. Just in order to compensate the closing costs, you will have to add about 10% of the buying price, and this is in many cases unrealistic. Most of the times, fix and flips are not paid cash, but they are financed because the buyers are risk-friendly and they want to use leverage. You then have the choice: either you set the interest rate in advance for a certain period of time, or you go with a variable rate. If you choose the variable interest rate and you get difficulties to sell the asset, the troubles you risk are higher when the financed price is high. Because Munich is the most expensive big city in Germany, you take more risk here than elsewhere for this same kind of business. If you choose to fix the rate for a few years and you then manage to sell the property before the term, you will have to pay some compensation to the bank. This Vorfälligkeitsentschädigung is higher in Germany than in many other European countries. If you do not live in the flat you buy and you sell it within a period of 10 years, the surplus value is taxed. This period of 10 years is valid in Germany to prevent people from speculating and reasoning short term. This makes fix and flip less attractive. Due to the current lack of flats on the rental market, the majority of flats for sale already have a tenant. You are usually not allowed to evict them if you don't need to live in the flat. This reduces the number of possibilities you have to find a good deal. Owners in Munich usually keep their flats in a high standard state of renovation. So, finding a flat that needs that much renovation is trickier than in many other places worldwide. Do you want to buy a flat in Munich? I give you knowledge about ownership in the city, a proven, successful preparation for your own flat. Subscribe and visit flatinmunich.de.